What's up, guys? Thanks as always for supporting the show. It would mean a lot to me if you would take a second to scroll down and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our videos. Also, make sure you follow us all over social media so you don't miss any of our content or show announcements. The first storyline that I think we've already seen quite a bit of talk surrounding in the week leading up to the finals, just people complaining about small markets and the ratings, right? Like I saw there was kind of already a theme heading into the conference finals as we had the Knicks alongside a Minnesota Timberwolves team, an Oklahoma City Thunder team, and an Indiana Pacers team. But this, to me, is the inevitable part of the NBA cycle. There's a lot of talk about like having small markets and that being the driving force behind low ratings when that simply is not the case. We've seen so many examples of teams in every sport be able to overcome whatever perceived limitations sit in their market to become a very resonant team among NBA fans. Like classic examples we talked about recently, like Golden State wasn't viewed as that type of team. Steph made them into that type of team. Cleveland wasn't viewed as that type of team. Cleveland was one of the biggest rating draws in the league for a while because of LeBron James. You build that sort of ratings monster. In the NFL, teams like the Kansas City Chiefs. You think the Kansas City Chiefs were major ratings draws 10 years ago? This is something that you build through exposure in high-stakes moments like this. Very similarly, we remember after MJ retired, there's a phase there where it's like, oh man, like who's going to be the next guy? Who's going to be the next face of the league? But then it just builds in momentum. And all of a sudden it's, okay, here comes Kobe. Here comes Shaq. Here comes Tim Duncan. Here comes LeBron. And all of a sudden we have a very healthy trove of stars to drive the league forward, right? It's all part of that natural kind of ebb and flow. We're in a weird spot here. LeBron and Steph are aging out. Some of these younger stars like Tyrese Haliburton and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander don't have a ton of exposure to casual basketball fans yet. This is their opportunity. It is through play style and resonating with people and being the type of culturally resonant basketball force that Steph was, that LeBron was, combined with sustained success in late May, in June, that actually provides the foundation to have a strong set of ratings moving forward for the league. Again, ultimately the NBA Finals, the goal of them is to showcase the two best teams in the NBA. This series may only have one top 5 player, maybe only 3 top 25 players between Siakam and SGA and Tyrese Haliburton, depending how you feel about Chet or J-Dub. I haven't done my player rankings yet. Maybe J-Dub lands in the top 25, but like maybe as few as 3 players in the top 25, but it does showcase the best basketball that has been played this season, and specifically within the realm of what works in the modern game. As we've talked about so much, you can increase your offensive efficiency by like roughly 20% every time you push the ball in transition. Pushing the ball in transition is low-hanging fruit that exists in basketball for you to take advantage of. It is there for everybody. And the Pacers and the Thunder have been two of the best to do that. Ball pressure is a simple market inefficiency that makes ball handlers uncomfortable, forces them to work later into the shot clock on offense, potentially forces turnovers by speeding up those players, and can lead to easier transition opportunities going the other way. This is low-hanging fruit that is available to everybody in the league, and the Pacers and the Thunder have just been the two best teams at actually taking advantage of it. This is a showcase of the right way to play basketball in the modern NBA, regardless of who is on your roster. And if you have the ability to replicate these things, you can actually drive more success for your team. And in that case, I find it to be a very interesting series. It's not going to crush in the ratings. It never was going to, but that doesn't mean that teams like this and that players like this can't eventually drive ratings. There's a version. If I would have told you in 2008 that in the 2017 NBA Finals we were going to see the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers, all of you would have been bitching at the time about how it was going to be a low ratings type of situation. That's not the case. These guys can build juggernauts in the ratings with their presence and their ability to capture the hearts and minds of basketball fans.